Well, and good morning, and welcome once again to another segment of the Newstalk WTIM Morning Show, heard here on the Big 870 AM all across central Illinois, 96.1 FM in Christian County, 107.5 FM in Shelby County. In studio here with Patty Hornbuckle, CEO of the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce, here for Chamber Chat, and it's a little bit different because we can't make faces anymore.
No, I'm really upset about that because
Right.
we have a really good time. Now I have to behave, and good morning.
Well, now we have viewers now.
I see that.
Which is something. If you guys haven't checked it out, we've been posting on our Facebook page, TaylorvilleDailyNews.com. We've been videotaping these morning show interviews now, so it kind of gives you a little behind the scenes look of the things that go on here and all the fun we have in the studio.
Right.
So.
Well, not as much fun as we normally have.
Right. Well, I kind of have to tone it down now for the camera, but
Okay.
that sounds way worse than it actually is.
Right.
But
Like I said, we make a lot of faces, people walking by, and we just have fun.
We do, but let's kind of get down to business here, and kind of actually going along with the whole business idea. Let's start off with talking about business after hours. Have another one coming up.
Business After Hours this month is on June the 21st. It's always 4:30 to 6:30. This month it's going to be at Jenner Ag, right there at 48 and 29. So we're excited. This will be their second one that they've ever hosted. And like I said, they're relatively new to the community, a couple of years now. But like I said, they put on a spread that's just amazing. And like I said, these Business After Hours, we encourage people to attend, not just chamber members, but also to the, I don't want to say general public, but if you've got an interest in the chamber, you want to kind of see what they, what we do, what we can do for you.
Right.
Come by, talk to other people that are members. It's a very social atmosphere. So please, everybody, just come on in.
Yeah, it's a wonderful time. It's everybody's having a great time and interacting with one another. And I remember the reviews for the last one Jenner Ag did last year, and it was really highly reviewed. People seemed to love it.
They did, and like I said, again, it could be really, really hot. Last year it was miserably hot, like 100 or something like that. But it's inside, so it's air conditioned. So don't let that scare you. Just come on over, 4:30 to 6:30 on June 21st.
June 21st.
Yes.
All right. So just it's going to be right around the corner. I've been mentioning to guests lately that it's already June, and it's hard to believe.
It is. It is very, very. What happened to April and May?
Right. It just flew by. But also another thing going on, something kind of more somber, is that we've had a death in the community lately.
We have. Barry Allen passed away. I think it was, we'll call it early Monday morning. And, of course, my executive assistant, Linda Allen, that's, her father-in-law. And so it's really kind of touched us. Barry was he was a great, everybody says it, he's a great guy. But like I said, if you ever want to feel good about yourself, he would walk through the door and he would just make you feel like $1,000,000. He would thank you for what you're doing, for no reason. It's just because he's just that kind of guy. So visitation is tonight from 5 until 7, so we'll be doing that. We may be closed for a little bit tomorrow on Friday for the funeral. So just kind of bear with us. So,
and because that's one thing, being a transplant, every once in a while someone will pass who did a lot for the community, and the name doesn't mean a whole lot to me, but it really does seem like a lot of people in this area have done so much over the years for this area.
Yeah. And like I said, he's been involved in everything from the Optimist to the YMCA board. Just so many really important roles, and like I said, and just funny.
Right.
He's just funny, like I said, but like I said, if you wanted to feel good about yourself, he'd walk through that door and he'd make you feel just very, very special. So our thoughts and prayers are going out to the family.
Indeed. Now let's move on. I'm sure a lot of other stuff kind of on your guys' calendar down there at the chamber. It's that time of the year, Patty. Everything's right around the corner now.
Everything. And, the one big thing is right around the corner. It's next Friday, of course, is Relay for Life of Christian County. So I took Lisa Sims up to the TV station in Springfield. We went to WICS. It was actually on Fox 55 on Good Day Marketplace with Melanie Streeper. So she met me out there because she works in Springfield, met me out there, and we were on TV for that whole 4 minutes.
4 minutes of fame.
And it goes so fast.
It does. Like, you think these interviews go quickly. Just imagine what 4 minutes
Yeah,
would
4 minutes
like.
is pretty quick. But we get our point across, and then, we can, like this with, being, recorded, we can share it and get everybody's attention. That's, but the Relay for Life is next Friday night. You be there at 6 o'clock. Opening ceremonies are shortly after that. The Survivor dinner is a little bit earlier than that, of course. And if you want to find anything, the best place to go is the Facebook page for Relay Relay for Life of Christian County. So, but call us at the chamber too, and we'll answer any questions you might have.
Did they change the time? Because I seem to recall that they changed the times around a little bit.
Well, it used to be 6 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Yeah.
So a total 12 hours. And I remember walking some laps, at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
You get a little slap happy and a little goofy, but they always make it fun. Each lap or each couple laps, it might have had a theme or a game, or you go backwards, or just something to keep everything going. So 12 hours is tough.
It is,
and especially too if you have to survive the next day.
Yeah,
it's a little hard. So there's really no excuse not to go for the whole time. There's vendors up there, a lot of booths. It's a great way to it's their fundraiser for the American Cancer Society. I mean, this is a big deal. So, my family's been touched by cancer. I lost my mom to acute myeloid leukemia. It's been 12 years now, but my mom was the event leader in Kendall County, back where I'm from, for years before she had cancer.
Right.
I mean, she was this was really important to her, and this was one of her big things that that she did for that county, and then she got the cancer herself, and so like I said, kind of hits home pretty hard.
It does, and it seems like one of those things where nowadays, especially, everybody has been touched by it in some way or another. So it's one of those causes where every once in a while, I think you'll see a cause, and some people won't get behind because they don't have that personal connection. But It seems like with cancer, it's just one of those things where it really has touched everybody. So I think something like this is something that everybody can get behind.
Right, and you can be sad. I mean, that's okay. You can be sad, but this is a celebration of life too, because of the survivors. That survivor lap is getting bigger and bigger. Does that mean a lot more people have had cancer? Maybe, but they're surviving. Right. So that's the key right there, is that that survivor lap gets bigger and bigger because of the survivors, not because of the people that have passed.
And that's another thing too. It just as you watch medical technology advance, it's incredible. Because even in my own lifetime, I remember when I was younger, a cancer diagnosis was like a death sentence.
Right. It generally was.
Yeah, and now it's a lot different. There's a lot more that can be done.
Right. There's still some that we can't fight.
Right.
We can fight, but we'll still lose that battle. But like I said, I'm hoping, and that's what this raising this money is for.
Yeah.
Is to find that, those cures and those treatments. So, it would be great if we could someday prevent it.
Yes.
Absolutely. Is that going to happen anytime soon? No.
Right.
So we do the best we can.
But it doesn't mean that you can't continue to work towards that.
Right. So anybody, and you don't have to sign up. You don't have to you can have a team and you can get all,
they're always very
all
welcoming,
organized and
like
that. But if you don't, if you just find yourself on Friday afternoon, looking for something to do, go over, just walk through the place, take a lap, see what the vendors have. There's a lot of raffles, things like that. So just go out there and spend a little money, and give to the cause.
Do you have the details in front of you on the whens and wheres?
It's at Taylorville High School track.
Yes.
And it's Friday night, and because you go as early as 6 o'clock, but doesn't mean you have to be there at 6. If you want to see all the opening ceremonies, I suggest you be there, right around there. But you can come anytime. It's basically from 6 to midnight. If you go at 10 o'clock at night, that's fine.
Right.
Take a lap and like I said, give a little money.
All right, wonderful. Well, I'm sure a lot of other things to talk about. It always seems like there's a whole lot going on with the Chamber of Commerce, and we'll do that coming up next here on this segment of the Newstalk WTIM Morning Show, now streamed online at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.